Hey guys, Mona Lisa here, and I'm going to be reacting to Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 10. Last episode, Hank is starting to get the feeling back in his legs, so yeah, we'll see what happens there. And Jesse is sort of skimming off the meth, so the difference between what they're supposed to be producing and what they're actually producing, he's going to be selling on the street with the boys. So I can't see that ending up well. I don't think Gus is somebody to be messed with. And Skyler, I don't know what the hell she's playing at. She told Marie this sort of story of how Walt got the money, and that was a stupid move. I think whereas before Walt was keeping her in the dark, she just switched that around, and that could have been played a different way. I think they would have gotten like Gus to sort of donate the money to Hank or something like that instead. So we'll see what happens there. Just one thing, guys. This is a friendly channel, as you know, and I am not going to tolerate any name calling of any sort on this channel towards me or anybody else. If that happens, you are going to be banned from this channel. I just won't tolerate that. So keep it friendly, guys, in the comments, please. Everybody has an opinion, and we need to respect that. And that's just how that is. That being said, I've got Patreon if you guys like to check out the full reactions. They're on there. I've got Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, and Stranger Things, so they're on there. That being said, guys, let's get started. It's almost like that car symbolizes Walt.
Surprised it doesn't make us do that.
If this is supposed to be all like major league and all, we should have equipment maintainer guys.
I agree.
You know?
I don't understand.
What?
These numbers, they just don't add up.
Told you, dude's totally boning us.
Nah, it's not that. It's our output. We're off. We're 0.14% off. Ballparking it, I'd say we're a quarter to a half a pound shy.
That's weird. Well, what about spillage?
Spillage?
Yeah, when like just stuff gets spilled.
Nothing gets spilled.
So are they gonna blame the staff for
The drops, like on that like cold beer.
Condensation?
Yeah.
No.
Bet that's it. Bet that's totally it.
Okay, stop talking now.
Hey, Mr. White.
Why does he keep calling him Mr. White?
Yeah, why?
Are you coming?
Yeah, in a minute.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Know that feeling. I can't say that I haven't been there. There's nothing more annoying. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh. Oh, is there gonna be like a camera? I wonder if they got cameras. Oh, you. Oh.
Shut the door!
My ears are popping.
Shut the door! Move!
I'm on an airplane, yo. What the hell's doing that?
Positive pressure.
There's been a contamination.
Wait. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hold up.
Something got into the lab.
So, what do we do? I mean, do we... Wait. I mean, shouldn't we be wearing masks?
No, it's not that kind of contaminant.
So it's like not dangerous? What the hell is that?
So he's obsessed with a fly.
I made it.
So exactly what kind of contaminant are we dealing with here?
Fly.
Like, one fly? Singular? Dude, you scared out of me. I mean, we say it's contamination. I mean, I'm thinking like an Ebola leak or something.
Ebola.
Yeah, it's a disease on the Discovery Channel where all your intestines sort of just slip right out of your butt.
He does have a way of explaining things. I'm with Jesse on this. He's lost it.
Were you here all night? Have you even slept?
Okay.
So is this whole episode gonna be them chasing a fly?
What are you doing?
Oh, hey. Let me just top it off, all right, really quick. You know, a little sodium hydroxide, shut the lid, no harm done, then we're golden.
Oh, you dick.
What is your problem? Freaking psycho!
You see it, right? You see it? Get it. Make it count.
No, I'm gonna make it count, all right?
Okay. Now, 1, 3, 1.
Hurts, huh?
Oh, so he's gonna kick him out and just start cooking himself.
Oh, hey, great. Do you have your keys?
Yeah. Hey!
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the other way around.
There we go. Say goodnight. Sure hope we have enough.
I go out on a limb and say, yeah. Take cream and sugar?
Black's fine.
This one time, back when it was my aunt's house, back before she died of cancer. Possum. Living there, you know, under the house. You could hear him going from like room to room. Guy came, set all these traps and all, and he finally got it. But my aunt, you know, she didn't believe it. I mean, she kept insisting she could still hear the thing. And you could not tell her any different. It got like that toward the end. Got obsessive about stuff. Just got mad about stuff.
Oh, so the pressure in her brain made her change.
The cancer had spread to her brain, and that was why.
Yeah.
Metastasized.
There was some perfect moment, and it passed me right by. I had to have enough to leave them. That was the whole point. You want their memories of you to be...
Oh, I get it.
I know the moment. It was the night Jane died. I never told you.
Oh shit, you're gonna tell me that he watched her die.
And he said, never give up on family. And I didn't.
So he's gonna fall asleep before he tells Jesse that he went there.
I was at home watching TV, and Skyler and Holly were in another room. I could hear them on the baby monitor. If I had just lived right up to that moment, and not 1 second more, that would have been perfect. What are you doing?
Oh, that's not gonna end well.
No, you're gonna break your neck.
Yeah.
No, seriously, this is a bad idea.
Just hold on to it. Just hold it still.
I'm sorry about Jane.
Yeah. Me too. It's not your fault. It's not mine either. It's no one's fault. Not even hers.
Well, you could have prevented it.
I miss her though. Definitely scared him. Probably stay out of her way. Yeah! Oh, zap! Somebody got got, yo! You see that, Mr.
Jesse, come here. I couldn't chance saying it inside. For all I know, the lab's wired for sound. That's half a pound. I said you're off by. Now, I'm not accusing you. But if, you understand? And if they ever found out.
I didn't take it.
just saying that I won't be able to protect you.
Who's asking you to?
All right, so that was season 3, episode 10. Don't think we need to say that that was not one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, there were a few good, interesting points in this episode, though. So yeah, let's go through it. I think it sort of started off with the meth being out by what they were producing and what they were handing over. And I think that's sort of what set Walt off, that trying to figure out why they were out and he couldn't. And then that him being annoyed by that sort of set off with a fly, that became an obsession. A lot of things happening there. Obviously, Jesse's wanting to cook, but Walt's insisting that, they can't cook until this fly is out. And yeah, he just went a bit crazy, didn't there? There was a few funny moments in it, but yeah. We sort of got out of it, that obsession. Jesse was a bit worried because his aunt, when just before she was diagnosed with cancer, had this obsession as well. And it turned out that it was like a tumor, putting pressure on the brain in some points, and that's sort of what kicked that off. That's why she was obsessing about this possum. And I totally understand that, because my dad myself have had like he's had brain tumors, and it does change people. It puts pressure on parts of the brain, and there's just things that they just cannot control. So yeah, I fully understand that, and yeah, it's not a great situation to be in. So yeah, we sort of got out of it. That's how they discovered that she had cancer, and yeah. And then obviously Jesse was sort of well, he put sleeping pills in Walt's drink, and Walt was sort of confessing, that he wanted to die, and he was trying to find the perfect time to die, and yeah, it seemed that it really bothered him that he didn't. And yeah, he was obviously confessing to Jesse that the night that Jane died, he went out to a bar, and he was having a drink with Jane's father, and Jane's father told him, family matters, and he needs to take care of his family. And that sort of became, I think, Walt's obsession after the events happened where Jane died, and then that sort of set off Jane's dad, and causing the planes to crash. And yeah, Walt's feeling guilty about that, because he did go to see Jane. Well, he went to see Jesse on that night, and he could have prevented Jane from dying at that moment. So he sort of worked out, if he died in the chair at home, he wouldn't have had to feel guilty about running into Jane's dad and then not stopping Jane from dying. I think, yeah, if he'd died in that moment, Jane would have died, but he wouldn't have been there to see it. I mean, she would have, if Walt hadn't been there, she would have definitely died. But Walt having been there, he could have prevented that, and probably prevented Jane's dad from, completely losing it and going back to work early, and all these people dying. I mean, Walt wasn't deep. I mean, I think people got confused in some early episodes where I've said, it was because of Walt. But I mean, if Walt had prevented Jane from dying, the situation could have been different. That's what I was saying. So, yeah, there was some interesting points in this episode, but yeah, overall, I didn't really enjoy it. Found it a bit boring, but that's just me. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episodes though, because yeah, I want to see, Jesse and the boys selling the leftover meth, and like Walt said, he wasn't accusing Jesse, but there's no way he can protect Jesse if Gus finds out that Jesse and the boys are selling that stuff. So I think that's the sort of point that Walt was trying to make, and I understand that. I think Walt does really care about Jesse, and yeah, he doesn't want to see anything happen to him, obviously, because that's why he got him back as partners. Yeah, because otherwise they would have just got rid of Jesse, wouldn't they? So yeah, I think the reason why potentially Jesse is alive could be because of Walt. Walt got him back in, but now Jesse's messing it up, and there's nothing Walt can do if it goes wrong for Jesse. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen there, and the same with Hank, his progress. I really hope it's nothing serious. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episodes. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one as much as the other ones. So yeah, that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching my reactions. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next episodes.